Hi, I'm Carrie. Welcome back to my channel, Crafter's Log. One of the first videos of an unboxing I did was of Miss Quilty's box. I got the projects, the booklet came with instructions, cutouts, and I wanted to follow up with you on the two projects that I did make with it. The first one was the block of the month. My first attempt. This isn't the complete version because I messed up quite a bit on sewing it. I wasn't quite sure how to sew it. So a little backstory or a little history. I'm not a quilter. I'm just starting out to quilt. So this was my first attempt on triangles, trapezoids. So I'm not unhappy with it. I can seam rip a few of the stitches out and make it look better. My second attempt, however, after YouTubing a little bit more videos on how to do it. So this was my second block. So this is the block of the month. I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Fabric choices, you know, I think they look okay. I think they're pretty. I think I could have mixed and matched a little bit better with the other fabrics that they had with it. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that block. So that was the first project, was the block of the month. The second project was a table runner. We need to have a discussion with this because, yeah, I'm not going to be using it as a table runner. I will probably put my plants on it. But again, it's my first project. I'm not happy with it, but I did learn quite a bit. Fabric stretches, so you need to make sure you're cut in the right direction, because this bad boy, as you can see, part of it is stretchy. It's like stretching in certain ways, and other ways it's not stretchy. And so when I was sewing the pieces together, it was stretching, and the pieces and the ends didn't match up. So my edge looks different because I didn't do a binding, because let me tell you what, I'm not a binder, you could say. I don't know really how to bind. I haven't tried binding, and I didn't want to try it with this. So I just did a no binding technique that I watched on YouTube. So I just fused two pieces of the fabric together that came with the box and did it this way. But this girl needs some help, because look at my center. Oh, that does not match. Some of the points are missing on my triangles, and that little nice guy here, hold on, let me point that out to you. Boop, boop. They're supposed to line up, and they don't. So there are some issues with this one. Overall, I'm happy with it. I didn't put any backing or batting. I didn't put any batting in this, because it was my first project, and honestly, I wasn't gonna put it out for people to see. So not horrible, but not the greatest. And it looks like, okay, I don't know if you can see it, but I sewed it wrong. These white triangles are going the right direction. Do, 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 do. These white triangles don't. So, and I even double checked, triple checked, and I think I just got in my head. So try to stay out of your head when you're doing this kind of stuff. Because I think that's part of where the mess ups come. I was trying so hard. But stay out of your head. Measure a lot. That way you're only cutting once. Read the directions. Although I do have to say, the directions for this, there was a step in there that was messed up. So I'm like, oh. So I had to like wing it and kind of go back to the block of the month, kind of to figure out how to get the trapezoid sewed on and stuff like that. And they were just missing the label, I think, and there was like an extra step in there that it was weird. I'm not unhappy with it, but as a beginner sewer, this wasn't a project that I should have started on, but overall I am pretty happy with it. So I was able to get, so I bought the first box, and look at the fabric that still came, that I have all of this left over. You know when there's screws missing, or you have extra screws when you put a project together? I almost felt like there's something missing, like maybe this should have been bigger, or the block should have been bigger, or they were just over, they give you, there's plenty of fabric. So the box was like $36. And so look at all this. I plan on doing placemats and maybe some coasters to kind of match with this. Or there's plenty here. I can give it another shot on a table runner, which I very well may do that. Overall, let me go back. I'm gonna take a look here. I should have looked before I started recording, because I wanted to see if this, what type of project this was, if it was meant for a beginner or somebody with a little bit more experience than me. So, well, no. Oh, it does say beginner. Beginner. For the block of the month, it says beginner, which, no. And the table runner was a medium, so I do get that. It was a medium for the table runner. So, all right, we'll go with that. I did learn quite a bit. I will have to go back and take a look at the instructions on how to make sure I'm cutting my fabric and my pieces in the right direction. So I don't have the bulkiness and the stretching on some pieces and not the others. So we'll have to go, we'll have to work on that. So on to the next project. My next project, I do have the second box of Miss Quilty that I need to do an unboxing for and take a look at the projects that are in there. So we'll go from there. Miss Quilty, great on the fabrics just because there's so much and you can do a lot. And whether you made it for beginners trying to do something and you gave extra fabric, oh, that's a go-to good thing too. So anyways, if you want to keep in touch, or if you've got some tips and just want to keep up with the video and the other projects that I make with her boxes, with Miss Quilty's boxes, subscribe and click the little bell for notifications. Again, my plants will look so pretty sitting on this. Have a great day.